Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I hope that you all are doing great. We often see lots of tips and tricks on organizing, but sometimes forget about the things that really matter to keep our space organized and clutter free. With a whole load of advice floating around, sometimes it is quite overwhelming to decide what actually works when it comes to organizing. So, in today's video, I thought of sharing with you some do's and don'ts when it comes to organizing your space. So, grab your cup of tea, settle in, and let's get started with the do's and don'ts of organizing. Rule 1: don't tackle it all at once. It is very easy to think we need to get it all in one day. However, the reality is that our homes don't get cluttered in one day, so it will definitely take us more than a day to get it organized. Doing it all at once is overwhelming and exhausting and actually takes longer than we think to go through. So don't tackle too much at once. Instead, break the organizing process into smaller, manageable tasks. Focus on one area or category at a time. Like today, I'm just concentrating on organizing all the pants in my daughter's closet. I took it all out and I will lay it a little more neatly and then work my way through the items, making a decision on what is staying and what is going. Continue this bit by bit until you have completed the area. Taking it step by step will prevent overwhelm and ensure we stay on track. Rule 2: don't organize before decluttering. One of the things to bear in mind when it comes to organizing is decluttering before organizing efforts. It's tempting to jump right to organizing, but if we try organizing clutter, we will only end up moving stuff from one place to another in our home. So don't just start organizing. Instead, spend some time decluttering first. Sort through your belongings and discard anything you no longer need or use. Remember, if you don't need it, just don't keep it. Rule 3: don't fill up all the space.
Saw you from across the room. When our eyes met,
Whenever we see empty space, we try to utilize it fully and we feel the urge to fill it up, right? It's like we can't stand to leave any space unused. And if we do still have some extra room, what do? We go shopping and buy more stuff to fill it. Overfilling our shelves, closets, or cabinets can actually make things feel more cluttered and chaotic. It becomes harder to find what we need, and the whole space feels cramped up. Instead, keep some room in your storage areas and cabinets. Aim to leave some empty space to allow for future use when needed. It will not only make the space look clutter-free but would also be pleasing to the eye.
stay another night. 'Cause I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't.
Rule 4: don't overcategorize. Sometimes we tend to go overboard and arrange everything minutely when it comes to organizing. Like this drawer, for instance. It has all the things of the world in this small space. If I sort it out based on the category, I'll have to buy at least 10 organizers, and also it will take up more space. Further, it will be difficult to maintain it too.
Know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you.
Instead, keep your sorting process simple. In a small space, it is better to macro organize for better management and avoiding the overwhelm. Rule 5. Don't overload on organizers. These days, organizing is a trend and there are many organizers available in the market. We often see various videos on Instagram and YouTube and just buy the products without evaluating our space. Often this results in buying wrong products that don't fit our needs. So don't just buy organizers first. Instead, evaluate your storage needs before investing. Understanding the space is important before doing any impulse buying. It is also essential to measure and check if the product would really fit our space. The same is true even for buying containers. When all containers are properly purchased and are of same color and size, it reduces visual clutter and the space looks more organized. Also, it is essential to first shop our own home and be creative in using things that we already have. I have recycled the toilet paper roll in organizing all the stationery we need every day. Similarly, you could use boxes, takeout containers, pasta sauce bottles to organize other things. Rule 6. Don't hide the clutter. Address the clutter head on rather than hiding it away. Concealing it may provide temporary relief, but it doesn't solve the clutter problem. My dining sideboard has many such unwanted things. Today I took the time to take everything out, sort it again, and organize it properly.
Don't know how I can explain. 하루 종일 네 생각에 간절해 낯설어. 나 왜 이런 걸까? You're the cure to all my pains. 널 좋아하나 봐. 널 사랑하나 봐. 이제는 더 이상은 숨길 수 없잖아. 내일 더 안아줄 거야, 안아줄 거야. We're meant to be, you can't deny.
I tried covering few of the essential do's and don'ts of organizing today. But don't be afraid to experiment until you find what works best for you and your space. You don't have to stick with the first thing you choose. You can always change things around as you find new methods and ideas. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, happy organizing!
We're meant to